what is going on in Imo State? The citizens of Imo State should understand that Senator Hope Ozodinma, the governor of Imo State, is corrupt. Because how can you manipulate and maneuver the local government chairman to open an account with UBA where their monthly council allocations will be paid into? And when he has seen that, he said that he will have a share in the monthly allocation. And as a matter of urgency, the local government chairmen who have heard this were not happy with what uh, with what the governor is talking about, because the monthly allocation be given, many of them they have to use that monthly allocation to work. If the part of that monthly allocation is being given to the state as directed by the governor, then how much will be left for them to use in projects? Sequel to the conditions allegedly given to the 27 local government area chairmen in Imo State before they selected and manipulated into office, they have reportedly been mandated by the governor, Senator Hope Ozodinma, to open an account with the United Bank for Africa, where their council's allocations from the federal government will be lodged. It was also gathered that the 305 councillors in the state have also been mandated to liaise with leaders in their various communities and choose projects that will be executed for them by the Ministry of Rural Development. Presided over by Ifeanyi Oru, who aside being the governor's close friends and confidant is also seen as a brother in the 3R administration. Hence, the council chairman have been told that they cannot touch or withdraw the money that will be lodged in the account they will open with the UBA without the consent and permission of Ifeanyi Oru, who will oversee the execution of the project that will be cited in their councils on their behalf. Can you imagine? Now, we are hearing that the local government chairman has been manipulated into office, and the said account that has been opened with the UBA, that they don't have access to that account except the person presided over give them permission or consent before they'll be able to withdraw that money. And it's a person, Oru, that's what they are saying here. And as a result, the local government chairman and the councillor were not happy over this matter. This development, according to a political pundit, was negated their financial autonomy granted by 774 local government councils in the state by the Supreme Court, especially Imo State. It was also gathered that the newly elected chairman, who are indebted to the governor for their questionable emergence, has been mandated to release 70% of their councillors' monthly allocation to the state and make do with the remaining 30%. Can you imagine? This is corruption. And the governor of Imo State, I think, if I have my way, it should be questioned and then removed from the office. How can the people who the federal government has fully given the money to execute projects in the state, and the governor is saying that 70% of that money to be paid into the state account, why the remaining 30% should be used to do projects? In fact, the 30% is talking about what can the 30% of the allocation do. That is why we have seen abandoned projects in the local government, in the state, everywhere. So what Hope Ozodinma is doing is nothing but corruption. Some of the councillors who are not happy with the development accuse the chairman of collaborating with the governor to siphon councillors' funds and also deprive them of their statutory emolument. They lamented that out of the 7 million naira approved for them as furniture allowance, each of them was given a patri of 3 million, while the governor's man alleged took 4 millions from each of them. Across sections of Imo people who commented on the development blamed the council chairman for accepting such conditions, which they described as fraudulent, pointing out that they and not the governor will be held responsible for diversion or embezzlement of funds when the chips are down. Now, when people are doing something, they thought that other people does not have knowledge like them. According to what is happening here, Hope Ozodinma should know that in this generation, people are not fools. When you are trying to dance into another corner, people will dance with you and they will understand what you are doing. How can the governor be alliance with the local government chairman and do such a thing as is going on in this news? Now, people has blame on the governor and the local government chairman that consign this money that has been shared this way. If anything happens and a meaningful project is not done in the state, that the governor and the local government chairman will be blamed. And this is amount to what? Corruption and embezzlement. My people, this is where we call it a day on this news. Thanks for staying with us.